What? That's a canon event, bro.
CPS? Yeah. Yeah, my dad he just put it in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. He just put it in my mouth forcefully. Yeah, no.
Wait.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The black one.
Wait. No.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
SXY, bro. And today we got the disturbing rise of junk food kids. Was you a junk food kid?
No.
That was a struggle meal kid.
Come on, look at me. I'm all nice and petite. Nah, I didn't indulge in junk food.
You're 6'4". 6'4".
6 food? Nah, this hungry. I'm 6 food and I'm everything on the pyramid. Yeah.
It was a slip of the tongue. It was a slip of the tongue. Anyways, you already freaking know the vibes. Let's just get straight into it. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Tongue slip, yo.
Be sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stanley Live.
And let's just get straight into it, bro.
Obesity epidemic. It's not just the adults who are overweight, with over a third of children in the UK being overweight or obese. Now, this does beg the question, who is at fault for these obese children? Well, this is what the TV show Junk Food Kids...
Let me turn the fan on. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Look to answer and uncovered the ugly truth of denial, excuses, and a lot of fast food.
Shops are to blame, governments are to blame.
Whose fault is it?
Whose fault is what? The parents. It's the parents. What? Are you serious? 110,000% the parents' fault.
Whoever's fault it's not Michelle Obama's. She made me not want to eat food.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. My school had they didn't have an actual Chick-fil-A, but they used to sell the whole wheat Chick-fil-A buns. They stopped selling that.
Dang, word?
Yes, bro.
Dang, you were living good. I don't remember nothing that my school had beforehand. I just remember it started tasting bad. And then I just wasn't with it.
Candy and the sweets, they're to blame.
The parents are to blame for overweight children
Ah,
that have
okay.
to be helped.
Now, the first episode in the series is honestly pretty hard to watch, as we start in Leeds and meet Tula and her mother Natalie, and
Oh, brother.
despite her looking older, Tula is just 4 years
Damn! I thought she was like 7.
old.
She's about to start school, but it's hard to find a uniform that will fit.
Do you like that skirt?
The thing is, though, I'm not overtly mad at this because she has a chance. Because,
for sure.
Because when she gets taller, it's gonna disperse.
100%.
But if they keep it up as she's growing, that's when it's gonna get bad.
I was chubby as a kid. Yeah,
Bro,
like it had to OD disperse.
I never grew straight. I always I would be a height, I'd get fat, I'd get tall. I'd get fat, I'd get tall.
It wasn't until like my ending height that I finally stopped being like on the chubbier side. Like I used to have the, you know what I'm saying, and everything. Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed. Why she look like Yo-Yo? Okay, bro.
I do want it, but...
Oh, and she has a British accent. It's over. It's up. Good Lord. You have bigger things to deal with, bro. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, 8 to 9 years.
Actually, is that like Irish? It sounds Irish.
Despite how young she is, she still needs to wear clothes which are for girls double her age, just because of the size and weight she is. And even then, it's still a bit tight for her.
I think even that might be a push to Lula. Last couple of years, she's piled loads of weight on. But I'll have to get a bigger size. Adults that I know have said she's fat.
Positives with the negatives. At least she happy. You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't look like she has a bad mom.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like it's getting to her or nothing like that. It's like she chilling.
She's too young for it to get to her, I feel like.
It absolutely heart-wrenched me.
One thing I noticed that she said was that she started piling on the weight in the past 2 years. So, since she was 2 years old. And Natalie tried to play that off as if it was a mystery as to where it was coming from, when it's clear that Natalie is just feeding her too much. It's also strange that Natalie laughs when she needs a bigger size, which tells us she
can't laugh, nigga. Like, what the... She's supposed to be like, she's supposed to act like David Goggins, bro.
I wouldn't want her to cry.
It looks like this dress doesn't fit. Who's gonna carry a belt? What you want her to do? Try to give her 50, bro? Like, what the
Nah, I feel like obviously it's not. We don't want to promote the behavior, but I'd rather have my kid laughing than depressed when she realizes she can't fit his own.
Hey, bro, anyone who's always watching, you can't laugh anymore. Like, what? He wanted to be fat and miserable, swear.
not exactly taking this weight gain seriously, and we soon find out some immediate health issues because of her poor diet.
Being overweight isn't Tallulah's only health problem. She's also suffering from severe tooth decay.
Now, I will say, if there's some BS in this cart, that's when I'm going to have a problem. Yo-yo, you can't let...
When Tallulah was born, she never had a dummy. She always had a bottle. So as she got older, it went from formula to cow's milk to
Right now, they do need to like be eating healthy, though. I will say that for sure.
juice. Now, I know that's my fault, but it was easier for me on a night to give her a bottle of juice than to try and sit up with her all night and try and get her back to sleep.
A comment
Yeah,
that
that's
summed
neglect.
up this section.
Yeah, that's like you're the parent. You're the parent.
That's literally
What
what
the of course, it would be easier.
Now, I'm just gonna ask the question in the room. We haven't seen him yet. By any chance, is he there? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's valid to ask. You the last person who should be asking who. You the last person who should be asking where somebody's dad is.
I don't have a child.
You're the last person that should be asking where someone's dad is. Leave that to me.
I don't.
Stop. She still be hitting me up asking. I can't lie about this no more. I literally can't lie about this no more. I'm about to get the Addy up. We stay down the hall from each other. She don't know that. Do better, bro.
I don't.
Dude, stop. You about to piss me off, bro.
She
Beautiful
needs
too,
a
bro.
loving father, yo-yo.
She's beautiful.
Betty saying, I'm sorry, but a 4-year-old with tooth decay, that's disgusting.
4-year-old with tooth decay is
decay is
crazy.
absolutely
She's like, that's neglect.
like-
that's
once again,
neglect.
Disgusting. And I don't know if I'm being harsh, but I completely agree. Going
Like, I'm more tripping about the tooth decay than I am
Like,
about
you
the
know how
weight.
easy it is to not get tooth decay? Look at this. Look at
You have
this.
to,
Like, after the meal, that's all you have to do.
yeah,
That's all you have to do.
literally, bro.
from milk straight to juice.
I'm more mad about that than the weight because like having weight as a child, it's very reversible and you're going to grow and it's going to stretch out.
Which is just loaded with sugar, and giving that to Tallulah at night is just ensuring that her fragile
And yeah, eating at night is even worse because you retain more of the weight and shit like
I
that.
thought that was disproved.
Really? I thought it was really
disproved.
bad practice to eat at night. Are there any negative implications for eating at night? Eating at night can lead to acid reflux. It can affect blood sugar. It can also lead people to make poorer food choices and lead to weight gain. Okay, so it's not necessarily eating at night, but it's more like ice cream. That
junk
makes
fooding
sense.
and
That makes
sleeping,
sense.
yeah.
And like more fast food spots are open at night, you have less options. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that.
teeth are going to be destroyed. And Natalie's reasoning behind it is even more disgusting in my opinion. Literally saying to the camera that she couldn't be bothered to make a bottle for her baby, and so just gave her fruit juice.
Why are you having kids?
Yeah, no,
See
you
now,
shouldn't.
yeah.
That's where you
now we
completely
get to
lose
the
me.
actual problem.
That's where you completely lose it. You're abusing your kid.
Because now your kid didn't even get the chance to
Yeah.
not have this lifestyle.
So there's no wow.
The worst part is that Natalie admits she noticed the tooth damage but carried on doing it anyway, and it's actually causing
What?
Tallulah a lot of pain.
They've just got worse.
That one hurts me. That one hurts me.
That's horrible.
I'm sad.
Hurts me. All of them hurt me at the bottom. And still hurt me at the top.
You'd think after Tallulah said that her entire mouth is in pain that Natalie would stop giving her sugar-loaded drinks, but it seems to be the opposite happening, as her convenience is more important than her child's health.
Why do you have a kid?
And Tallulah's not only got rotting teeth, but is also piling on the pounds. The average 4-year-old needs 1,200 to 1,400 calories a day, and that 500ml bottle of Ribena she was drinking has around 200 calories and 50 grams of sugar, and it isn't
50?
exactly going to keep her full. And Natalie once again shows her denial, as she denies that Tallulah's diet is making her so heavy.
Sweets, chocolates, sugary drinks, it's those diets which are linked to decay, not good diets. It's the bad diet that causes dental decay.
Yeah.
Those loaded potatoes?
Here we go.
No, that's
What,
fried chicken. No, that's insane.
I
is that?
cannot
What is that?
It is a potato.
That's a loaded potato? It is a loaded potato.
see a problem with everything that I give her.
Why do they put beans on everything? That's
No,
what I'm
no,
saying.
like, what
That's
is
what
actually
literally.
Why? They
Why?
treat beans like Southern
Ketchup.
people treat hot sauce. Like, nigga, I don't get it. I don't.
It's always like every
Beans
time.
have a very particular flavor that does not mesh with everything. It's not a vanilla ingredient.
They use beans more than Mexicans.
For sure. It's
Like,
not a vanilla ingredients. Rice.
Yes.
Hot sauce.
Yes.
Shit, chicken. You can put it in anything. Eggs. Those are things you can put in anything.
Beans are like
Beans
a
is not
specific. Okay.
Yeah, beans are not that, bro.
I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
I honestly do not believe she's put all this weight on just through what she eats.
Yes, she has.
Once again, taking the easy way out of any accountability, she tells the camera crew what she really thinks the true cause of her weight gain is.
She's gonna say some bullshit like genetics or like it's just what we naturally look like. It's zero accountability is going to be taken. Zero accountability is going to be taken. I'm putting my parlay.
Thyroid.
Now it does play a role.
For sure.
Yes.
Right.
However, comma.
Not unbeatable.
No.
Yeah.
I have a homegirl with thyroid issues that goes to the gym. I have a homegirl with diabetes that goes to the gym. Yeah. Both of them.
How's her
look
teeth doing?
fine. Huh?
How's her teeth doing?
Her what?
Her teeth.
Teeth? Oh. Pristine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that is candidate
no.
number one to show you that it's not just your thyroid
Absolutely
condition.
not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It plays a role for sure, and it makes it harder for you to do that. I'm not.
1000%,
I hate when people say that like just because you have it doesn't like. Obviously, it makes it harder, and it makes it harder to start.
Right.
And I can understand that you're in a very difficult position as a bigger person. However, come on, gang, like a little bit.
Even if you are, do it for your kid. That's what happens when you have a kid.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro.
Thyroid, so said it might be something to do with that.
But while Natalie gives excuses and continues to overfeed Tallulah,
That's dangerous though, because that shows that she's not taking accountability and like nothing is changing.
Tallulah has been sent to the hospital as the pain in her mouth has become unbearable. However, before they even get there, Natalie showcases her awful attitude towards Tallulah's health, as she can't even be bothered to make sure she gets to the dentist on time.
Today, Natalie has to take Tallulah to see the
sucks.
hospital.
Mind you, she's doing that with cameras on.
Yeah, she sucks.
Like, imagine what she does without the cameras rolling.
I almost want to believe that they told her to play it up or something, because this is horrible, bro.
Yeah.
Hygienist. It's an appointment they have to attend before the hospital will see Tallulah.
She's so cute, bro.
But it starts in 10 minutes. And it's 8 miles away.
Tallulah!
That's the top!
Tallulah! Oh. Brilliant. So it means I'm gonna be late.
Yeah, that's like Irish.
Oh, this is not working out well at all.
Instead of still going to the appointment, profusely apologizing for being late, and getting much needed help for Tallulah, Natalie decides to go home instead and watch TV.
Look how much energy she. What?
Late and getting much needed help for Tallulah, Natalie decides to go home instead and watch TV.
This is not a mother. This can't be her kid.
Yeah,
this
no.
has to be like
This is a
something.
roommate.
This can't be her kid. There's no way. There's no way.
The dentist's work by saying she doesn't need their help, and Tallulah wouldn't listen anyway.
Tallulah hasn't gone to today's appointment, but Natalie wasn't convinced by it in the first place.
Like saying in how to brush your teeth. Obviously, she's still only 4 and, you know...
It's England, just Yorkshire? Oh, shoot. I don't know what Yorkshire is.
Shout out my York.
Shout out Yorkshire.
It's quite difficult to get her to brush her teeth properly as it is. Never mind do it in circles and brush these this way and that way. They're not interested in brushing the teeth.
Then brush her teeth for her then. Has your mom ever brushed your teeth because you weren't brushing correctly?
100,000%.
Yes.
100,000%.
Yes.
Put up the little freaking chart with the nice pictures
Bro,
of the brush
my mom
and
would literally,
how to do it.
My mom would literally be like, breath.
Yeah, go back in that bit. Yeah, exactly,
What
bro.
are you talking about?
This is
Take care of your kids.
Parent. Look up a couple TikTok videos. You're at home anyways. Look up how to parent your kids. Do something, bro.
Like, that's what we
Literally any amount of effort
about?
would be better than the effort.
Bro, I feel like a canon event experiencing this as a kid. What? That's a canon event, bro.
CPS? Yeah, my dad he just put it in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. He just put it in my mouth forcefully. Yeah, no.
Wait.
Yeah. The black one.
Wait, no.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Really? why would you want to brush your teeth when you can sit downstairs and watch a bit of, you know, Peppa Pig?
My fault, son. Nigga snatched my chain, bro.
Yeah, that was stupid. I was into this shit.
He ran away from them. Nah, that nigga was strong as.
Oh, do something else, you know, it's like it's a chore for her.
It's hard to believe what you hear when Natalie talks. Tallulah's teeth are literally rotting out of her
my
mouth.
God,
She's saying
bro.
that brushing her teeth is too difficult to enforce, so she just lets her wash
Brushing teeth are too difficult to enforce.
I feel
That
like
is
parents,
insane.
bro, be giving their kids autonomy and like sentience way too soon. Like, why does your kid have the ability to be like, nah, I'm not brushing my teeth?
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying? Like, what? You get what I'm saying? Like, you really, as a parent, have to step in. Your kid's not old enough to make that decision. You get
Good take.
It's way too soon. They're like, I'm gonna put it on my kid.
Cause
if they
duh.
do it, nah.
Bro, if you gave the kid the choice, of course they're gonna eat chicken nuggets and watch Peppa Pig all day.
100%.
What the f?
Yeah, I don't understand where that thought process
Giving
comes
their
from.
kids autonomy too soon. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you sat in a car and like recorded that as a TikTok and like put music under it, that bitch would do numbers. That bitch would do numbers, bro. That bitch, I ain't gonna lie. That was a good take.
Bro, I get real serious when people are bad parents.
That's
bro.
a good take,
I love
bro.
my parents, bro, and they raised me phenomenally. I can't stand when I see bad parents, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That was a good take, bro.
Peppa Pig on a night. Now, it's not just me and you who are outraged by this, and YouTube commenters felt the exact same, saying the fact that she blamed a thyroid problem and then couldn't be bothered to get her daughter to the dentist on time
Speaks volumes, yes.
And I have to say, Tallulah's story only gets worse from here. As we
Oh, and the thing is, like, the thing that's bothering me is like every single time I've seen this kid on the camera, she's like running and playing, bro.
Yeah.
Like the mom is literally going to take that away from her.
see what Natalie buys her and
If
her
anything,
brother
make it
in a
difficult.
weekly shop. It turns out though the children can't even wait for that to finish, as Natalie gives them food to eat during.
This is pissing me off, bro.
Like, why is that an option?
And
You
the
see
thing
what I'm
is,
saying?
like, I knew the grocery scene was gonna piss me off because it's so easy to eat right, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
You can get stuff to make sandwiches. Rice and meat works perfectly every time, bro.
Obviously, it takes time and obviously it takes effort, but bro,
even if it don't taste good, fruit tastes amazing.
Fantastic.
Fruit tastes sweet as hell. Even like, bro, I'm not even mad at apple slices and caramel, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
something,
yeah,
dude.
just a difference. Not even saying you guys have to do the full mile, but a difference.
Like, what is we talking about?
In the shop.
For 29-year-old mum Natalie, one of the biggest tests.
Bro, apples and peanut butter used to be my John as a kid, bro.
I just like apples straight up. Yeah, I love apples straight up.
I ain't gonna lie, I was crushing apples and peanut. Look at this couple having like a happy moment, bro. Check her phone. Do not yell on my balcony, bro. Deadass almost yelled on my freaking balcony, bro.
If I can't have it, bro, nobody can, bro.
Are you wearing a do-rag under the shiesty? Yeah. That shit looks dope. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that shit's cool.
Of her control comes with a weekly shop.
I gotta get him something to eat quickly, just for while we're going round, so they don't whinge
Hit him
and
with a
moan.
third go to sleep. Hey, he in this parking lot every day.
Damn again?
Not me. Yeah, you getting one of those?
Soy sauce.
And soy sauce.
What's in that again?
Cheese and onion. I reckon it's got a bit of mayonnaise
This card is about to be some bullshit, bro. This card is about to be some bullshit, bro.
in it or something as well.
Also,
Is it
aside
enough?
from like the obvious like obesity stuff, this is also one of my hot takes. Don't eat food in the store around me. Like, obviously, grapes are fine. Let's not be disingenuous here. Grapes are fine. But wait until we're out of the store, bro. I'm already black. I be getting too much looks in like stores and
Type
stuff
shit,
like that.
type shit.
So
Okay.
whenever I do anything I don't care if we were gonna pay for it. Wait till we get out. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not mad at that
yeah,
concept.
I be
We'll
worried.
choose to share. Right, let's go shopping.
As they walk around the shop, it seems like she makes
First aisle is the chip aisle, bro. Chips are quite literally calorie-wise the worst thing that you could be eating. And the thing that annoys me about it is like, yeah, they're good, but like there's so many other options that are decent substitutes, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never been a chip person, so
I'm not a
chips
chip person
super duper confuse me because I don't like chips.
It's
and
not
then
good
they're
enough for how
horrible.
unhealthy they are.
Yeah, exactly.
a beeline to the crisps, or the chips if you're American, and gets the biggest possible bag she can, which she admits will only last her around 3 days.
She's gonna get some crisps now, because obviously they're convenient, snacky.
Bro, pretzels are convenient. Carrot sticks and hummus are convenient. Like,
and I don't want to seem like I'm holier than thou.
No.
I be crushing a Popeyes bucket.
What?
You know what I'm saying? I be going to McDonald's every now and again. Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like
P. Terry's bag right here.
You feel me? You feel me? So I don't want to seem holier than thou. It's just, you could literally eat whatever you want on this planet. You could literally eat whatever you want. But everything needs moderation.
You know what my rule is? I will buy fast food. I will never have a bag of chips in my house.
Right.
I will never have
a
tub of ice cream in my house.
Yep.
Like, I'll have Whole Foods in the house.
Yeah.
Because if I'm getting junk food, I just want one serving of the junk food. Bro.
Yep. Because if it's in your house, it's going to linger in your house and it's going to become a part of your day-to-day. And that's when it gets wicked.
Exactly.
But if you can moderate it, keep it outdoors instead of inside, bro, you can eat junk food and be healthy.
Yes.
Like, you could go to the gym, eat crazy twice a week, 3 times a week even, and still have a decent body on you if you work hard.
100%.
Yeah, so I don't want to see him holding
And it's, bro, the gym is such a small part of it too. You don't even have to go to the gym. Just eat right.
Facts.
Like, is
See, that'll last me.
damn.
No, that's ridiculous. Yeah.
She said, I'm just going to grab some crisps.
Nah,
That's a wait.
Yo, you want one game? Yeah, appreciate it.
Like, what the like, what is you talking about?
Now the chip dead ass probably the size of a laptop. Nigga.
Yeah, what is you talking about, bro? What the?
That's actually
this?
crazy.
A few days. Well, maybe like most of this week, a 20-pack. But they're on offer at the moment, they're half price.
It honestly seems like Natalie has no shame about her laziness, as she constantly talks about how she puts her convenience and snacks over her kids' health. She even claims that she tries every day to make a home-cooked meal, but can't be bothered to cook for 2 hours. But realistically,
Bro, throw some salad.
Why?
Throw some rice in a rice cooker, bro.
Why is everything that we're hearing based on how this woman feels?
And the thing is,
like,
I'm not mad at convenience, because like raising kids is, you know what my mom used to do? Because my mom had a busy ass schedule.
Right.
Every morning, we'd either have a pot of grits,
right,
or a pot of oatmeal.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Just throw it in the pot.
Yep.
Let that bit simmer, stir it a little bit, and leave it on.
Yes. Like you, everything cannot be out of your convenience game. It can't be about the emotional aspect. You have a duty once you have kids to provide for these kids, even if you're not in the best mind state. You know what, like, if you're not in the best day, shape,
And my thing is, childbirth inconvenient is. So how could you even do that in the first place, bro? What? You ever had peanut butter with oatmeal? That shit peanut butter and oatmeal is tough.
Also not necessarily my body.
Peanut butter and oatmeal.
I just like oatmeal straight up.
Bro, that's another thing about convenience, bro. You know what one of my childhood snacks was? Because I hate the money excuse. I grew up broke as
Fact.
My dad would literally take a spoon, scoop peanut butter out of it, wrap it in saran wrap, and give it to me to take to school. That was my snack.
It's that simple, bro.
And I enjoyed the f out of it.
Yeah, bro. My mom, dad, literally sardine, rice, box, go. You know what I'm saying? Like the canned junk? Yeah.
Wait, what was we talking about? Like, what is we talking about, bro? Oops.
the healthy meal probably takes like 20 minutes on.
Cream of wheat is
Cream of wheat's my go. Cream of wheat's one of my goats, man. I actually overly jack cream of wheat. I'll eat cream of wheat today.
How you feel about grits?
Yeah, I like grits too.
I grew up
eating
grits.
Grits is smooth. Grits is
I ain't
smooth.
gonna lie though, I might lose you.
Okay.
I grew up putting ketchup in grits.
You lost me. Yeah, I'm raw.
I'm not
with
gonna
it.
cap.
Yeah.
I need my ketchups.
I heard, but
you're
you're
not.
not.
Grits red as
You're not the
fuck.
only person. Damn, you're losing.
Red as shit.
But you're not the only person who's told me that.
I ain't gonna lie. I went to a spot that had shrimp and grits the other day. And this is the part that pissed me off because like I live in Austin, Texas. So like obviously they're not used to the shit. It was like a white shrimp and grits. I put ketchup in that bitch. They was looking at me crazy. Niggas how you supposed to eat it.
First of all, this is my meal. Like, y'all got this for me.
You'll go get grits in South Carolina. They'll have ketchup on the table.
Yeah. So why are you looking at me crazy if I use it?
It's my shit.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
On average. And if you struggle,
Thing is, I don't like ketchup.
Oh, where?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
It's just I
necessarily
need it in
ketchup.
grits though.
It's the ketchup is a per thing. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta be very specific.
I don't like literally. I'm not a condiment.
I'm
You see me? I eat my fries raw. Like
I will too, But I don't mind ketchup either. I get what you mean though. Yeah.
Syrup and grits is good as just eat oatmeal, bro. I hate sweet grits. That doesn't make sense to me.
For healthy meal ideas like Natalie, I'd highly
Like, you don't need to cook this.
Yeah.
Bro, oatmeal and some bananas is perfectly fine.
recommend you sign up for the Fat Loss Kitchen, which is my friend Johnny. Reviews of
Come on, gang. Come on, gang.
They begged their chocolate.
Come on,
I
gang.
think this is something that a lot of parents probably go through with kids begging them for chocolate. And I'm not a parent myself, so I can't really speak from experience. However, it does seem like after they whine for something, that's not the time to give them the treat. As it just reinforces the idea that if they whine, then they get a reward.
get something.
I like to just have an easy life. I think everybody likes an easy life. No, you're not. No, sorry. Come on. Sometimes I think to myself, no, I shouldn't give in. You're not having Kinder eggs. But I do. Go and get a Kinder egg each quickly.
I don't.
She can't be like
The
an
woman?
adult, yeah. She can't be like an adult for real.
I want to go 30?
You can't
27
be
to
in
30?
your 30s thinking like this. You
At all.
You can't.
Natalie's easy life is coming at the cost of Tallulah's health, who realistically doesn't really understand that this bad diet is having
Yeah,
such
she's 4, twin.
a bad effect on her. But it gets revealed at the doctor's visit, which Natalie managed to attend this time. When the doctor, named Monty, asks Natalie about her eating habits and how often she brushes her teeth, Natalie just lies in his face, which Monty sees straight through.
Does she snack quite frequently?
She does snack. I won't say she eats it's always sweet stuff that she's snacking on, but she does like sweet stuff. But I have cut her down.
The funny thing is,
I don't think you cutting down is her lifespan, bro.
right? If most parents and most children know the right answers to the questions you ask them.
Right.
You say to them, does he eat sweets? Not often.
Lying to a doctor is crazy because you're literally paying him.
Yeah, this is going against your books and everything, bro.
He only has it with a meal. How many times does he brush his teeth a day? Do you think?
How many times do you brush your teeth a day?
Once.
How many times do you snack a day?
I don't snack. I eat meals.
What's the unhealthiest thing you eat?
Ice cream.
You know what I'm saying? You see how easy the answers are when
Yeah.
you're not lying?
Yeah.
You say to me, never. They say twice.
I'm a morning brusher, bro. I'm a morning brusher, bro.
Don't let them make you feel bad.
I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Every parent knows what the right answer is. So of course we have to be a detective.
But these lies are super.
Nah, I've had ice cream. I had a shake yesterday. But before that, I went like a good 2 weeks. You haven't seen
I haven't.
the junk in my fridge.
Or I haven't seen the whipped cream either. You kept to your word.
You know what I'm saying?
You said that last bottle was your last
I
bottle.
told you, bro. I told you, bro. I'm a new man.
Before I was gonna take you to the junk like these, like
Yeah, he eats some. I was gonna be on the table. He was gonna be talking like the mom and shit.
When Monty takes a look at Tallulah's teeth, and it's a heartbreaking sight, as her mouth is just filled
Kid, bro.
with abscesses and rotten teeth.
Like people have to here. Don't look at
abscesses.
it. People have to take this as seriously as they take like black eyes from beatings, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's the same level. It's not the same level, obviously, but it's still. I think this is abuse, bro.
Shit, it damn near might be worse than the same. Because a black eye going in whether you touch it or not. This will affect the rest of your life.
The only thing she got going for her though,
you get what I'm saying?
At least it's not her last pair of teeth.
That's literally what I've been
late.
thinking. That's
It's not
literally
too
what I've
late.
been thinking.
And admits that sometimes the pain is so bad that it wakes her up at night, which honestly should be a wake-up call for Natalie herself. And although Monty says he isn't allowed to blame the parents, it's safe to say the fault falls directly onto Natalie for this. Because Tallulah is so young, the effects of her obesity won't be of immediate concern, but just the fact that her daughter has rotten teeth, has an insatiable hunger, and wakes up in pain during the night, or because Natalie, to be blunt, is too lazy to give her the proper care, it's a heartbreaking situation. Now eventually Tallulah is taken into surgery to deal with her rotten teeth, and the sight of her daughter being put to sleep seems to finally trigger something inside Natalie.
Look at that. Like imagine causing that to your kid, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little sentimental. I felt something right here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Bro.
To take accountability for what she's done.
Sadness and guilt all mixed into.
No, and this shit not easy, bro. Like I've seen my sister in this position, gang. Like hospital, seeing a family member in a hospital.
No, yeah.
Sucks, bro.
Blessed. I haven't. You know what I'm saying?
Sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Well, she's my world. It's my choice what I've given her, and the foods and drinks that I've given her is up to me. So it's not her fault, is it? It's my fault.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna cry.
I just strong.
This is a far cry to her attitude at the beginning of her episode, where she wanted to blame everything and anyone except herself. And this is like Denisa's parents, who is older than Tallulah, so can make her own decisions. However, she isn't exactly being supported by her family, and that has meant
that look healthy as hell. What?
she weighs a staggering 224 pounds at the age of just 30.
Yeah, I'm 215. We have almost doubled her lifespan.
We have pecs. We have arm veins. I'm 6'3", you're 6'4".
This is just so...
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I start talking crazy about parents.
15 years old. I've spoken a bit about the physical effects of a poor diet, such as obesity and tooth decay, but having an older girl allows us to look at the mental impact of being overweight, and it's heartbreaking to hear at such a young age. My heart broke.
Aww.
That's sad, and I'm not talking to her, but to my fat, older, obese, older people. You can be fine shit and fat.
Oh,
so what? I just want to say that because this isn't to me about your looks. This is genuinely about your health. You get what I'm saying? But if you're thinking about it from a looks perspective only, and you're let me just cut it short for you. You could be fine as hell and be big as hell. No cap.
If you dress right,
yeah.
If you get your hair done correctly,
yep. Like, same thing. Maintenance, all that.
I've always said clothes, hair, all that can bring you up 2-3 points no matter where you are, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. This should really be more of a mental thing.
Stan
about
likes
your
them
health.
fat white women.
Stop. If you leave the room, it's gonna look crazy. Yo, please. Yo. I have the same problem when I stream, bro. I be committing to bits too hard.
Yo.
Yeah, I commit to bits too hard.
Yo.
You got my
Denisa. She.
Oh shit.
Nah, that don't really sound.
Oh boy.
Actually wanted to try, but her parents wouldn't back her up, and this will be proven very soon as they check her into a bariatric.
Another thing, from a former fat, I promise you, bro, 25 minutes on the treadmill every day will get you right. You do not need to run.
Incline 5.
You do not need to run.
I be incline 5 for 30.
I said 25 because 30 is like perfect. 20 to 25,
you're still chilling. Overly.
Good enough, bro. Good.
Overly.
Someone said former with a question mark.
Don't worry, bro. You in shape, bro. It's a shape, but you in it.
Hospital for weight loss surgery, like the ones we see in My 600-Pound Life. Personally, I find it shocking that the parents, while being
treadmill setting, incline and speed. I say I was like doing it aggressively, so my incline was like 12 and my speed was 3.5. But I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. If you want to get it started, bro, 6 and like 3, bro.
Yeah, that's what.
Just don't hold on to the treadmill. Just don't hold on to it. Now, obviously, as you do it more, you're gonna want to like increase it. But just to get started, bro, I promise you, you're fine.
Overweight themselves, or even
W message Jay.
Considering this, they would rather take the
3.5 20 minutes. Beautiful.
Easy way out through surgery than change up the entire family's eating habits. And that might sound harsh, but there are others.
They are not doing that.
Who feel the same. It's disgusting that Denisa's parents would rather put their 13-year-old girl through life-risking surgery than just change her diet. Her obesity isn't because she moved countries or because she's spoiled. It's simply because her parents are
They're not giving her the right food, bro.
Overweight, and they are passing their bad habits onto their child. Simple as that. My heart is breaking for her.
Alright, they said parents.
Yeah.
So where is he at? Because I want to yell at him too.
Oh no,
like,
you didn't see him on the screen? You had to goatee.
Oh, we're on the other family. We're on the other family.
Oh yeah, we're on a different family.
I was on the last jump.
You're such a head ass, bro.
Insisting they actually try a real weight loss diet before.
To try and make sure that we've tried everything from a sort of diet.
Yo, this is gonna be a pull, right? This is gonna be a crazy pull. Let me get the keyboard.
Can I say a word?
All right, let me in.
Can I say one word?
Oh, you can guess. What's up?
Spy.
No.
Oh, word?
Let me in. I don't miss, bro.
That's actually very accurate. That might have been your best pull.
Hey, I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you. Bro, it was killing me, bro.
What's that? Sorry, go ahead.
I saw him. I'm like, this look like someone, bro. This look like someone.
What's
bro.
that one movie where the villain be doing this jump? It's like a quirky spy movie.
Spy Kids?
No. It's like an adult quirky spy movie. The villain be doing like that all the time. It's bad, quirky. It's neat.
With the fingers?
Not Spy Kids.
No, with the fingers. He had like the fingers. Inspector Gadget?
No. Damn. Austin Powers!
Powers!
Yeah. He looked like Austin Powers. That's who I thought you were. Hey!
That's W ball knowledge,
amazing,
bro.
boy! Good ball knowledge, man.
Man, y'all might have had childhoods.
So Denisa and her family get put on a strict schedule so that Denisa can avoid having to have this incredibly drastic surgery.
Nice.
And so this 13-year-old girl doesn't have to go through that. However, in literally the 15 minutes after this appointment, her parents have taken her to
Her parents suck, bro. I hate shit like this. Bro. It gets me mad, bro.
Your daughter literally has a goal that she's trying to get y'all to comply with.
You took her to McDonald's.
It's
bro.
Insensitive.
And the thing is, like, even if you want fast food, Chipotle, Panda Express, Subway, you can get a good sandwich at
it's
Subway.
It's a lack of trying, because you could ask doctors things like that too. Yes. And they would have that for you.
15 minutes after leaving the hospital, Denise's parents take her for one last treat.
I think this clearly shows the parents' deluded mindset, as they call it one last treat, but clearly they go more often than not, and maybe it's more of a treat for them than Denisa herself. Poor education and weight gain has probably led up to this point, and the incredibly easy access to fast food, of course, has allowed Denisa's weight to skyrocket. Now, the family are also originally from Romania.
You gotta fix his chain, bro. Come on, gang.
And found food to be much more accessible in the UK.
Cap, rice and a head of lettuce, not expensive, bro. Not expensive.
You know, everything you see, you buy it because it's...
Y'all was not eating beanies and weenies, bro. Like,
to buy it on top of the things you're already buying. That I feel like that, like they're buying their junk groceries. And then afterwards, the daughter will come, can you buy this for me?
Yeah.
And they're like, nah. And even if it's like, if they're in the store, they got this list of things that they know they need, and to put it in the middle and then also still go get the it's just gonna raise the price. Nah, that's what it is. It's not, because it's not a family commitment. It's just for the daughters.
At all. Someone said beanies and weenies, holy trigger. I used to get mad as seeing that crock pot when I got home, bro. That ass crock pot, bro.
And again, I cannot resist.
But with one YouTube commenter saying that if a child reaches the level of obesity that they need stomach reduction surgery, then it's probably time for Child Protective Services to
agree.
intervene. Throughout the episode, you can see Denisa's lack of parental care, with her father even saying that he thinks it's...
Give up of the day.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Come back.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you eat whatever you want.
No, but you should never be eating whatever you want. Ever.
Balance.
Only in a smaller amount, much more.
I do want to come back to the question in the beginning and look at who is to blame for these obese children. And at the end of the day, I think it's clearly the parents' fault that the children are in this situation. But there's a little bit more to it than that. A lot of the people featured on this show are from low-income households, which is just a whole other...
I didn't have bread.
Right, and I know what they mean. It's not that like having more money means that you're gonna be healthier and stuff like that. It's just when you're in low income households and low income areas, they put these fast things around you.
Yeah, of course.
And it makes it easier on your life, because the average person who's low income has a really jam packed day to day from things that come out of, like, you know what I'm saying, out of nowhere, from their jobs pressing on them, etc. So it does make it extremely hard for them to do, but it doesn't make it impossible though.
And it also, like, once again, it takes, I know this because my parents were doing this. It takes nothing to grab a pot, throw some oatmeal in that junk, some water, and throw it on the burner, bro.
Yeah, it takes actually loving your kid. That's one for sure, and understanding like the responsibilities of what it means when you have a child like on Earth. That it takes more precedent than just how you feel that day.
And if we're going like by price, it's actually less efficient to get fast food.
For sure,
the money lasts longer when you buy actual like things.
Bro. For sure. And that's what I was saying. It goes back to their days so jam packed that they're like, if this could be the easy thing in my day, I'll take it. That's why.
Yeah. And even then, like, bro, bread, mayo, cheese, and turkey. I've eaten so many sandwiches in my life because my mom was at work, bro.
Same.
Like,
Same.
What?
And I do understand cooking can feel like a massive task at the end of a stressful day, so to some degree it is understandable they turn for fast food. However, the levels these parents have allowed their bad habits to go is frankly disgusting, and looking at how it's affected their children is genuinely heartbreaking. Now if you want to see another no-nonsense UK weight loss show, to see my video about those who...
Hey man, but that was kind of sad. That's gonna be the video. I hope you guys liked it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not Yo-Yo.
Be sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stanley Live.
We'll catch you guys
Horrible
in the next
at
one.
parents, bro.
Terrible parents, bro. Peace.